Hi traders, welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John. Sorry this one is a little bit late today, I had to run some errands this morning. But the Swiss franc still remains a strong currency, so we're going to take a look at the Swiss franc. There were some opportunities that we spoke about this week that you could have potentially taken advantage of. Aussie's a weaker currency now. It was a stronger one earlier in the week. It's now turned into a weak currency. The dollar is a little bit stronger after yesterday's PPI figures. Today we've got CPI figures out of the US. Sorry, it was CPI yesterday, and it was PPI the day before. Sorry, if we go back to Thursday, it was CPI. Came in a little bit hotter than anticipated, which is something we kind of discussed, and the dollar strength did come into the market. Now, we did talk about dollar Swiss and looking for a potential opportunity around about 9100. Price is on its way there at the moment, and obviously we've got some more data coming out this afternoon which could drive price into that key level. If I just go down here to this 4-hour time frame, actually I want to just put on the settings as well. Give me 2 seconds. My screen seems to have frozen. Right, so back. Yeah, dollar Swiss heading towards that 9100 level. That's where our alert has been set. We're looking to see price come up into that level in the Discord channel. You'll be able to see that there was an alert placed at 9100. If we were to hit 9100, we'd basically look for a downward move around about 90.80. So we haven't quite reached that just yet. Price is coming into it. What I do like though is the price action, what's going on right now. You can see we started getting that consolidation, bit of a downturn here. The only difference here now is that we've got the dollar as a strong currency, Swiss franc as a strong currency. So this has the opportunity to just range here, which is not something we want to get involved with. So the 9100 level, although it's still a level of interest, it's going to be a bit of a level where we have to reassess the strength and the weakness of the two currencies once we get to that point. We obviously don't want to be short here if dollar is strong, so we want to try and avoid that. Another market that we looked at this week was Aussie Swiss. We were looking to get short after price hit 5,800. We were looking to get short at 57.90. I did cancel my order on this because price came down with nearly touching our entry but didn't rally to the upside. In the video though, I did explain that there could be a short opportunity around about 58.20. So if you did wait for that and then replace the trade with a move around about that 58.10, with a sort of 30 pip stop loss, this would be your position at the moment, and price is continuing to break down. Aussie Swiss featured on both tables at the moment, so this is a market that could continue to trade to the downside. What I liked from this chart when we originally reviewed it was the fact that the weekly is in this strong downward trend. We were in that secondary phase, we're now in that primary phase, and price could come all the way back down into the 56.20. So there's still like the opportunity to get short on this market. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we've traded through a key level of support and resistance, which was 57.50. We've broken down through trend line support as well. So what you may want to look for is a break below these lows here. Now, you want to, with Aussie Swiss, you can probably go for a little bit of a tighter stop loss in terms of risk to reward. So you might go for a 40 pip stop loss. Look to target this area down here at 56.25. Now that will give you a 2.3R potential. The other situation we could look at is a potential move back into 57.50. If we get a alert go off at 57.50, we could look at potentially selling 57.40. Again, have like a 30 pip, 30 to 40 pip stop loss, and then you've increased your risk reward ratio quite a bit there. So that's another thing I would be looking for. Either you want to look for a sell stop order in there, or you want to look to sell stop once price has retested that level. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to look for price to retest that level there, give me an opportunity at 57.40 to sell down to 56.20, which were these swing lows down through here. So Aussie Swiss I really like for some further downside. Another market we featured this week was Euro Swiss. We looked at the daily chart and we were saying to ourselves, well, price at the time was in and around sort of this area here. We were looking to see, would price react around 9,700? If it did, could it come back down into these swing lows? And that's exactly what's happened. We've had a nice little breach to the downside there. 95.20 seems to be the one to watch. On the 4-hour time frame, I think we pointed out this level in here. The only thing was we didn't actually get the retest up at the 9600, unfortunately, because this was the candlestick that I was hoping would get a retest before moving down. But you can see here we consolidated, we've recently tested some lows, we're breaking down again. So this one might be one to watch on a lower time frame. Another move back up into some swing highs. 95.70 would be nice to see. I'm actually going to reduce that down into 95.67. Anywhere back into that high, I think if we see price move back there, it would get a rejection. It could mean that price is going to continue to push lower. So again, a nice little alert there. I think Aussie Swiss is the better play, to be honest, with the current weakness in the Aussie and the fact that the weekly chart is in that primary phase now. Makes you want to be short this market, so looking to basically trade that to the downside. The alternative move here could be a sell live with your stop loss above the daily high and then look to target. That's still a 2-to-1 return there, because what you don't want to see is price break above a previous daily high. If you're short, you want to make sure that price, in theory, price should not create a new high. So that's also another option as well. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.